day everyone, welcome to Bukit Damansara Community Center. My name is Anwar and today I have this bow. This is the AF Turkish 30 pounds and it is made really well. You can see the stitching on the handle is beautiful and the wood itself, the laminate, is nicely done. Although it's just 30 pounds, I believe that the efficiency of the bow is quite alright, and it was also given with a fast flight string, I think. Yeah, I think this is fast flight. And the serving is generous, and the grip is reminiscent of Turkish bows. My hands are pretty big, so it feels quite small in my hands, but we'll see how it shoots. And most importantly, we want to find out about the hand shock, the vibration, and the general feel of the bow while shooting. So for the first few tests, I'll be using carbon arrows. This is 29.5 inches with 100 grain points, and overall weight I think is less than 28 grams, I think roughly. So let's try it out, and the distance we are at today is roughly 6 to 7 meters, just to have a feel of the bow. So the first arrow, as you can see, the knocking point is suitable for a close range, it's slightly higher, and thank God the arrow passed through where the arrow sits. So let's try this. So that's the first arrow. Vibration is about less than 2 seconds, no hand shock whatsoever. All the energy is transferred to the bow efficiently. Remember, this is 30 pounds, so let's try this again. So, fast bow, I think, for its poundage, physically light, and when you draw it, you can anchor for a long time, but I have a habit of quick release, so let's try to anchor this a bit longer to see how it flies. And that's how it groups like. So let's try this one more end. So grouping wise, need to tune the archer, but the bow itself is pretty nice. Currently this retails in Malaysia at about 800 ringgit, but of course if you're a club member here in the Bukit Damansara community archers, traditional community archers, we can sort it out for you. So let's try this one more time. Okay, same knocking point. Let's try to get everything in the 10 point. It's an 8. So, verdict on the bow. Light physically, looks good. Comes in a nice black glass, laminated at the back and the belly. Leather handles, leather arrow pass. Nice string bridges, looks like ivory, but I think this is plastic. But other than that, this bow could be suitable for intermediate archers or even beginner archers who wants to have a laminated bow right off the bat. Right, so chronograph tests. I may not be the best person to try this, but I'll give it a go. And if I don't get to the right speed, I'll get Coach Rauf to do it. So let's try this. .167.8. So with this bow, the arrow used was 29.5 inches long. And I believe if the arrow is slightly longer, we can get the 175 speed. So previously we did a speed test and it clocks in at about 170, 172. With a longer arrow, it may reach 175. So is this bow good for competitions? Maybe get a 5 pounds heavier, like a 35. But for training purposes, it's a very fun bow to shoot. You point the arrow, draw back, and even if you don't full draw, it's a bit more forgiving because the bow itself is quite efficient for the price. So last arrow, let's try this. Draw back and shoot. As you can see, the arrow drops exactly where I pointed it. Nice grouping without even trying. So this is the AF Turkish, made in China, Now in Malaysia, if you'd like to know more about this bow, contact us at Eureka Archery. We can sort it out for you. So thank you, like, subscribe and share. Eureka Archery. My name is Anwar Mat Saad. Be an archer today.